What's up YouTube? Today I'm doing something different. I have an old video in the background and I'm doing a voiceover. I'm going to be talking to you about a couple things that you should expect before you get into motorcycle riding. Let's get right into it. Number one would have to be wind speed. I always knew about wind speed from like the weather apps and all that, but I never paid attention to it really until I got on a motorcycle. One day I was riding on the back roads like I am in the video, and a strong, what they call it, gust of wind came out of nowhere, and it literally moved me from one side of the road to the other. So that's something you should expect, because it could have been dangerous if I was in traffic or anything like that, but I'm lucky that it wasn't like that, so expect that. Number two, I have to say, would be wear the correct gear. When I first got into riding, I started in around late November to early December. It was cold, and I just bought some random gloves that were protective my knuckles and palm. Didn't realize that with it being cold and the added wind to that, my hands were freezing, like numb. But I know I stuck through it. But learn from my mistakes. Don't do that. If you live somewhere cold or it's a cold season, get you some warm gloves, or vice versa. If you live somewhere hot, get you some mesh material. Don't be sweating, baking, trying to ride like I was. So yeah, that's number two. And number three, I don't know what to call it other than like whoa moments. Like let's say like sometimes the rear wheel may lose traction and all that, or you might go into the corner too fast for your skill level. So I guess like whoa moments, you're gonna have a couple of those. Like there've been a couple of times where cars have swerved into my lane, almost hitting me, but I keep it cool, calm, and collected. I swerve, basic skill learning, and mess up if you took it, and I get out the way. Or like bad roads, there might be oil in the way you didn't see, you hit it, start slipping. Hopefully you don't dump it, but stuff like that happens. So if you're really worried about it, you can watch Dan the Fireman. He do a bunch of like after action reviews, I think that what he call it, or he go over what you should do, what lanes you should be in, what part of the lane and all that. So if you're really worried about that, you can watch him to prepare yourself, so you can see what you should be doing, what not. But there's definitely a bunch of like whoa moments, but you kind of get used to it though. And number four, we're gonna give you a little two for one. You're gonna have fun if it's your first time on a motorcycle, your first year, most definitely. But with that, keep in mind that motorcycles don't have a lot of range, so you might want to ride it everywhere. Might lose track of time, miles, I guess, and not notice that you're running low. I think most motorcycles have what, between 130, 150-ish miles per gallon, because there's like most tanks are only 3 to 4 gallons. Some might be 5 on the bigger bikes, but yeah. So while you're out having fun, make sure you look down. Well, some bikes don't even have a mile gauge or a fuel gauge, yeah. So keep track of where you're going, how far you're going, so you don't run out of gas on the side of the road. So yeah, I'm running out of video right now, so I gotta go fast. Number 5, this is the last one. When you're first learning how to ride, you might get cramps because you've never been in that position before. So eat some bananas, get some potassium in your body to help with that. If you like this video, come down next, hit the like button, subscribe, all that, and I'll see you in the next one. Good looks.